Hey guys, Jeff here at FixMyKite.com, and we've got one of the first modifications using the new F1 handles. So the handles were sent to me by the customer. These are the new ones. This one says 30 cm, so that is the longer one, and it's going to be on the back. And then here's the front one with the angle, the flag out position, the pistol grip, and that one will be on the front. So the modification, from what I understand here, it seems to be in size-wise that they line up pretty much right where the webbings are. But I'm gonna have to go in and rebuild and get the new webbing that will be stitched onto the old stuff and leave the opening to slide in the handle. Basically designed like the Ocean Rodeo handles with that lip in there. So the webbing, you can slip these underneath there. But they're all molded, reinforced plastic, so they're a little heavier definitely than the Ocean Rodeos. Ocean Rodeos are the carbon. But we're going to modify this wing. This is the first one that we've done. This is a strike, CWC strike. And right now we're going to go and start pulling the stitches. So we got to pull all the stitches, opening up the strut all the way down so we can get inside of here. Then we'll pull out the bladder, get it out of the way, and then I'll go in and do the modifications to each one of the webbings, and then I will come back and show you guys. So you can see it will actually leave all your connection points where I've had to remove these using the Ocean Rodeos, but we'll use the same distance of connection and get those installed. All right, we'll go get it opened up and we'll move to the next step. Okay, so what you have to open up on this is the install is the back side. You can see here along the strut it has to be disconnected from the cell, pull out the bladder, and get this all opened up. Now once you're opened up, one of the hardest things about this is removing of the old handles, and you can't just cut them off. Sometimes we could get up in here on the very old wings and we can cut them off, but the newer F1s have a really stiff plastic base, and you got to be very careful in cutting the threads to get the handle, because the handle comes all the way up to here, and you got to undo all those stitches without cutting any of the material. It's kind of a pain in the butt. And then you leave the existing webbing underneath, of course stitch it down after you get that handle out of there, so all the handle and all the stitching has to come undone. So once I got that undone, and then I hot cut it right here, and because this didn't have the stiffener in it, but the stiffener was in the front. And again on the back, the whole handle has been completely not just cut out, but all the stitches removed. So then what I came in and I went to the right size webbing, because the webbing that works in the handles is a little bit wider than what's actually on the wing, which I believe this is probably 3/4 inch, I believe. And then we went to 1 inch webbing. Getting that placement and the distance, because the handle is it's fat, so you've got to figure out exactly how much space to give, so when this thing inflates it holds that handle solid against the wing. So we got the openings, these are all stitched in, ready to go to take all the load. It disperses that load all the way around the existing webbing that was there. And then what now, I'm going to go back in and get this all closed back up, put back together like it was originally, and then get the bladder installed, and then we'll put the handles on and I'll show you that. So there's a step. Going to the next one. All right guys, so we got this thing finished up. This is the first one we've done. This is the F1 strike, and it did not have any handles on it. These are the new F1 handles. So in the first part of the video you saw where I took everything apart. Now we got everything reassembled, strut back together, and got the handles in there. They easily go underneath the straps, and people ask, how solid is it? They don't move. I mean, you can see how solid that is, and I don't even have it pumped to 9 psi, like they say. I probably think I got it to 5. But they slip underneath the webbing here. This is 1 inch webbing that is installed at all points, and they come off and go on, and that's pretty much it. We'll send this one off to the customer. He's going to be very pleased and very surprised. You have so much more control over this wing. Anyway, that's Jeff Howard here at Kiteboarding.com and FixMyKite.com. We got them going.